and welcome to this week's video. So this week I'm doing same picture, different styles. So essentially I will take one subject matter and then paint it in a bunch of different styles. So I decided to do Courage the Cowardly Dog and Perry the Platypus because what icons, and I'm gonna do them in a bunch of different styles. Let's get to it. Okay, so right now I'm working on the digital version of each of them. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm just laying in bed and doing this. And I'm hanging out with my main squeeze right here. Isn't he so cute? So this is the Courage the Cowardly Dog one. I love him. What a baller. And now I'm doing the Perry the Platypus one. Yes, I do trace. Sorry, but like not really. So what I do in Procreate is I take the Blackburn pen and I do the outline. So I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, and then once that's done, I go in with the Inca pen and I fill them in. And then I specifically like I have it go outside the outline because I personally like the way that looks. It's meant to look kind of messy and chaotic. But anyway, let's fill them in. Boom. Okay. And then, oh, I like that you can see my reflection. Okay. After that, I always like to duplicate the layer just in case I fuck anything up. It's always nice to ensure that you have an extra version. And then I go and I do alpha log. And then I go in with the newspaper print or pen. And then we add some detail. We go in and under some of the darker spots, we add in some newspaper looking print. Climbing up the Eiffel Tower. You know what makes me, I think is hilarious, that Bowling for Soup is the one who wrote that song. Boop, 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 boop. Perry! Alright, so once that's done, I then add a new layer. I go back with the Blackburn and I just add a little bit more pizzazz to some of these black lines. A little bit of oomph, you know what I mean? Sometimes I like to do a little drippy drip looking thing. Make it look a little bit droopy drippy because he's dripping in that swagger. God, I'm so sorry I just said that. Fun. Okay. And then I'm going to add some little like, wapa, wapa, wapa. Don't mess with Perry. Because he'll kick your booty into next week. Perry will fuck you up. Let me just add a little signature. So all artists add their signature. And then I always do this, if you're ever wondering what this means, because most artists, you know, when they have paintings or prints, they'll be like, oh, this is 1 out of 300 prints, to indicate like, oh, there's only 300 prints and this is the number of print that you have. I do the question mark because like it's digital, so like who knows how many will be printed and which one you have. I don't know, I just kind of like it. Boom, and then you got Perry the Platypus. There we go. And here we have the 2 digital prints. How fun! So today we're going to do acrylic. And I have the sketches done. So obviously the theme for this is costumes. Each of the characters in costumes. Oh, that bothers me. I don't like that that's doesn't matter. Anyway, so here's the thing. Obviously, especially on the Perry the Platypus one, the pencil marks are aggressive as hell. And I'm worried that's going to be really hard to paint over that. I'm wondering, I already did a layer of gesso on it. And for those of you who are unaware, gesso is usually something you put on a canvas to prime it so it's easier to paint. So I already did that, but I'm wondering if I should do one more layer of gesso on top of the pencil because then hopefully it'll be easier to cover it with paint, possibly, maybe. But I'm also worried if I put gesso on it, it's going to smear the pencil. But I don't want to have to put 1,000 coats of paint I probably should have not used the pencil that I did. I think I'm gonna risk putting the gesso on top. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try the gesso. Please hold. All right, we're switching angles, everybody. Delicate here. I feel like this will make it easier to paint, right? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out today. This is the vibe. All right, I'm listening to 21 Pilots. We got some candles. We got our painting supplies. It's a vibe out here. And I need the vibe because life has been a bitch recently. And I'm still unemployed. So that's been shitty. And I'm applying to a lot of jobs and hasn't been the most successful. It's difficult, and I think it's like I'm now getting to the point where it's like, oh fuck, like I have to get something, otherwise I'm fucked. So it's a little stressful, but you know, I haven't worn these headphones in a minute and they're awesome. Anyway. Okay, update. Putting the gesso on over definitely made it easier to cover up the pencil. It's not perfect, like you can still see it a little bit, so I'll add just a little bit on top, but it is definitely significantly better than had I not. So I spoke too soon because it definitely, I think that pink was just really opaque because it is. Yeah, I spoke too soon. You can see the pencil. So this is really awkward. I don't have any other footage of me doing the paintings. But, I mean, it was just me. It happens. Here's what they looked like. Cool, fine, yes. Sorry about that. Back to the video. Hello, good morning. It is Saturday. So today we're doing block print. I love doing block print. I think it's really fun. I think it's very therapeutic. It's like destructive, but also artsy, but also wonderful. So basically block print is where I take this rubber mat and a little carving tool and you carve out the negative space of the thing, and then it makes your own little stamp. You roll a special type of ink, and then let's cut to what I think I'm gonna do for each one. Okay, so here we got our 2 blocks, and we're gonna start with the sketch. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this one for Perry, and then that one for Courage. So I guess that will be this way. Is it gonna bother? See, the thing is I'm like, am I gonna be annoyed that one's vertical and one's horizontal? And let me find a better one for Courage, because I do think they both need to be vertical. Okay, I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one, I think. I really like the idea of, like, a ghost. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit the arms, but I'll fit the rest of it. Shout out this guy, Richard, Kelly? I don't know. I found this on Pinterest, but it's a sick piece of art, so shout out that guy. But I think I'm going to do something like that. All right, let's stencil and then carve. Okay, each of the sketches are done. I'm worried this is gonna be a little bit too small, but we're gonna try it. Also, I feel like I want something in this negative space, but I don't know what. Oh well. All right, so I already have a feeling there's probably gonna need to be some touch-ups that happen, but here we go. Oops, sorry, camera shaking, whoopsies. So this is the stuff you use. Block print, speedball. So you want to make sure you get a nice even coat of black paint. See, and you can kind of see where, like up here where the ink is. So that might need to get fixed. I'm thinking maybe some of the lines in there. So you want to make sure you get a nice even coat. All All right, and let's grab our peeper. And normally you would want like another one of these or like a special type of, because you want to make sure you're getting it well saturated. Oh my god! I love it. Oh, it's Perry. All right, now we're trying to do Courage. I'm a little bit more worried about him because he has a lot thinner lines in there, so I definitely think I'm gonna end up having to clean some stuff up on him, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, because see, look at his eyes. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do some tidying up on this one. All right, are we ready to see the courage of the dog? I love the way block print looks so much. Okay. All right. Okay, so with Perry, we'll fix his bill a little bit so you can see more of his mouth. We're gonna fix Courage's eyebrows. But I think these look so good. Oh, nice. So this round is inspired by Basquiat. He is one of my all-time favorite artists. Like, literally love him. I just love his use of color, his use of different materials, just how he lays everything out. I'm a big fan. So that's what I'm gonna do for this one. I'm gonna mimic his style. You probably have seen that style done so much. I have seen so many people like recreate it like almost exactly. Anyway, that's what this one is. Shout out Basquiat, my favorite man. May he rest in peace. Okay, so for this style, I always like to tape off the edges. Well, for all of my art, really, I like to tape off the edges so it gives itself a nice natural frame. We are going to start with adding watercolor. All right, let's hope I don't get my massive noggin in here this time around. It's Basquiat, bitch. It's Basquiat. 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 A little sun in the corner. Dude, that sounds nice. I want to take a nap. That's a lie. I literally just took a nap. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, and now for the rough sketch. Wow. Now, acrylics. Okay, acrylics, done. Next, we're gonna use Sharpie and do some outline. Pastel time, baby. Okay, we have Perry the Platypus. Courage. Subscribe, like, comment, support your girl who's still unemployed and freaking out but trying her best. Bye.